What's going on, everybody? Fire Chicken here at the Scrapyard. This is Kicking It with Chicken. My podcast, not quite weekly anymore. I just kind of do it whenever I feel like doing it. Hold on a second. I'm going to go live here on Instagram too. All right. So let me explain a little bit about the yard myself, because I'm understanding that Death Sentence has quite a large following. And most likely, a lot of you are over here for the first time. You don't even know who I am. So you guys probably all know who Scarface is. He's the creator of Street Beefs, and he is out in Virginia. He runs Street Beefs, the OG branch, and he allowed other branches to pop up in a couple spots all over the country. So currently, there's only three. There's only three other branches besides the OG branch, Street Beefs. Now, there's the West Coast out in Vegas and Arizona. There's the Texas branch. Death Sentence will be here. Don't worry, guys. And the OG branch, and then there's the Street Beef Scrapyard. That's us up in Washington State. Why am I telling you this? Well, because that's where Death Sentence is going to fight next, up in Washington State at the Scrapyard at my branch. My name is Fire Chicken. I've done amateur fighting for a number of years. I started training back in 2004. I fought in Street Beefs in 2018 over in Virginia. And then in 2020, Scarface allowed me to start my own branch up here in Washington. So we've been operating since July 25th of 2020. We've thrown fights every single month with the exception of one. That's where we built our cage. You can watch all of our fights. We got over 1,000 fights on YouTube, and that's on this YouTube channel, Street Beef Scrapyard. What's up, Donut? If you're interested in signing up to fight at the Scrapyard, because all the different branches have like their different ways that what's up, B-dubs? All the different branches have their different ways of like getting in the ring. The OG branch, as far as I know, like you go on streetbeefshq.com and you wind up signing up that way. The West Coast has their way of like, I think you sign up and then they do like a lottery thing where they pick you and announce that you're fighting. With us, you go to our Street Beef Scrapyard Facebook group. We've got like 48,000 people in there right now. You find the event section with the next event. You read it because a lot of people don't read it, and then they ask me a bunch of questions. Yes, shout out to Chiseled Adonis. Chiseled Adonis came out to the Scrapyard last July, and I did a big glove boxing match with him. Hey, 2025, I believe, is going to be Death Sentence's his like he's going to open up a new form, especially once he gets training with Mighty Mouse. So let me talk a little bit about. So I told you guys you sign up Facebook group, you read all the stuff, you put your information down, contact me on fight week. I send you the address, you show up. Now, if you're traveling from out of state, I can work with you a little bit more as far as like, telling you kind of where the location is a little bit and help you figure out where to get a hotel and all that stuff. Is Death Sentence fight actually happening? Not today, but it is on January 25th. Yes. Like I didn't make this just up just to pull you guys in here. He's sharing this stuff on his page too. But I'm going to have him on here tonight. So the reason I chose to start this a little bit early is because I wanted to kind of explain to you guys a little bit about what we are, what the Scrapyard has, and kind of a little bit more lead up to it. So is Mighty Mouse. This is going to unlock the 8th gate. Yes. Okay. So what do we got coming up? What's the Scrapyard got for 2025? So we got this documentary that's being worked on right now. They've been out twice. They came out in October and November and shot. Now this is if you want to look them up really quick, you can. They're named Generation Iron. They're really big how would I say it, like sport. They mainly focus around like Mr. Olympia bodybuilding stuff, but they have done documentaries on other things like for instance UFC fighters. John Jones was called The Hurt Business. Check that one out. It's on Prime Video. No, they're coming on here. Like, I called it a press conference, but it's pretty much just going to be like, I think it's going to be me out. Okay, I guess, yeah, press conference, but Death Sentence will be on here. Lights Out will be on here. And then later we'll have Solo and Pappas on here. But they're going to go back and forth, and I'm going to ask them questions. I know you guys want to see them, okay? Death Sentence, that's probably why I have a lot of new people over here tuning in, which is cool. You know, I think there's a lot of fighters in the Scrapyard also that you guys are going to like to see too, if maybe you're not familiar with them. You know, we've got our own roster out here, and there's some crazy characters. There's some really talented fighters. There's some fighters that have gone pro. I mean, even Somke, shout out Somke, has fought out here before and refereed. Nine Ether Being, another guy right here. He's fought out here. Ordinary Pete, I'm going to make him fight out here. So this documentary, it's a big deal. It's going to be, an hour and a half to 2 hours long, somewhere in that time period. It's going to focus on the Scrapyard, how it all started, how it's going, what's in the future. It's going to focus in on some fighters. It's going to follow a few fighters around for a week. And I asked you guys in my comments section of YouTube or my my post section, my community tab, I said, who would you guys like to see the documentary crew follow around? So you guys told me who you want to see. And I relayed that to the documentary crew, and we all came up with a group of roughly 5 people that are going to get kind of featured. What's up, Lights Out? Lights Out's in the house. So anyway, documentary crew, they're going to be out here on January 25th also. So there's a really good possibility that the Lights Out / Death Sentence fight is going to make it into the documentary. And I'm sure they're going to, interview those guys and dig in a little bit deeper too. So that's something that's coming up that I'm really excited about, as you should be too. We got some other people doing some stories on us too. I'm not really talking too much about that publicly yet. UK trip. We originally planned on doing that in February, but that got pushed back out to June. Death Sentence. So I didn't tell Death Sentence to be here till 8, guys. I started early. That's my bad. But I wanted to take you guys through all this, so I'm not wasting like Death Sentence's time and my guest's time. That's why I was like, hey guys, show up at 8. Okay. Then I'll get you guys on. So anyway, we're pushing out the UK trip. So we're headed over to London in June. And it's going to give us a little bit more time to prepare, to square things away and promote it. So not necessarily a bad thing. Let's see, goals for the year, guys. I mean, our channel and our overall growth, I like to see those go up. I'm a goal oriented person. Like, I write stuff down and I do. Oh, Death Sentence. Is that really you? Okay. I don't got any of my fighters or how many hours till death sentence comes. I mean, if that's really death sentence in the chat here, right here, and I got lights out right here. I mean, I can get them both on. So, guys, death sentence, lights out. I sent you guys the link. So, if you guys wouldn't mind going to the link I sent you, it'll take you through the, to get into the backstage on here. I can get you guys on and get this going right away. That your fans, death sentence, are just out of control right now. They want to see you. They don't believe that you're here. So as soon as my my guests pop into the backstage here, I can pull them up. Let me make sure I don't have any messages from them. Okay, I'm waiting on them. So my goal, anyway, I'd like to see 1 to 2 million subscribers on our YouTube channel next year. I really would. We're less than 150,000 away from 1 million. Death sentence is here. I don't see his. Oh, there he is. Lights. Okay, now I just gotta wave at me. Death sentence. Can you hear me? Wave at me. Okay, death sentence is here. Good. So I'm gonna wait for lights out to pop in really quick, and I only have like a couple more things. Death sentence I'm gonna say here, and then we're gonna get into it. So the goal is I'd like to see 1 to 2 million subs on the YouTube channel, 2 million plus on Instagram. Personal, I want to work out more. One thing I want to do tonight, guys, if we get a lot of engagement, if it's going really good, and I get a lot of people liking the video, I might throw some free memberships out to you guys, the fans, so you can watch our videos before they come out. Question for you. Who do you want to see fight here in the Scrapyard? I know you already said death sentence, and he's going to be here, but if there's anybody else you'd like to see fight in the Scrapyard next year, let me know. And with that said, lights out. Where are you at? I sent you the link. Let me just make sure. I know I told him. Okay. I'm going to bring death sentence on right now. So he's going to get a little bit of a jump before lights out does. And I'm going to welcome my guest, death sentence.
What's up, man?
Hey.
Glad to be here. I'm glad I'm final. It's always been a goal of mine to fight on your channel. Fair Play did it. A lot of other fighters did it. So it's about every Street Beast fighter gotta do this at least once. So it's time. I'm ready to fight for the Scrapyard.
I think it's a good experience, man. Like going to different branches. I've been out to the Arizona branch. I've been out to the OG branch like a ton of times. So
you have?
Yeah, man. I went out there, and that's when Viking fought Fair Play for the first time.
Oh, I gotta see that fight. I didn't know.
I fought A-Train, I fought Scarface, and I fought two other.
Is that
Yeah,
that's all on YouTube. Oh, yeah. I didn't even. You met Scarface? Wow, that's crazy. I gotta. I knew you guys probably knew each other, but I didn't think I had videos together. I gotta see that after this.
It's kind of more of a sparring match.
Yeah, I know.
But the A-Train fight, I fought him, and that was a really technical fight. Like we were going, I think that we were just both not really wanting to get in trouble. You know what I mean? Like, because it's easy. Like once you start throwing hard, and it's like, okay, somebody's gonna go down. So we were just respecting each other's ability, I think, and it was just really technical. But then I fought 2 times back in 2018. I got a couple knockouts.
You knocked out somebody?
Yeah.
Like actually?
Yeah. Like
wow. Okay. Was it boxing or MMA?
It was boxing. I did MMA back. I used to do MMA amateur, but I just box now. But
no.
Yeah, I started like in 04, and then Street Beefs kind of got me back into like wanting to do the whole combat sports thing again. And
nice. Yeah, I'm curious. How did it start? Like, how did you like the Scarface come to you? How did the Scrapyard whole thing even start? Really? Like,
all right, so I went over there and fought a couple times. I was pretty active in the group. You know, I've met him. He actually let me spot right before the fights on my first fight. I went out to his house and I sparred with him and like Iraqi Assassin and a couple other people and Scarface in his yard. And he interviewed me that night. And then I fought a couple times for him. Then I came back to Washington. And then after that, I started looking into building a ring, not because I was going to throw fights, but because I wanted to have a place to train. And like, I was really into the fighting thing again. And I'm like, I started looking into laws and we go like, you know, we can actually do this here. So we weren't going to be a Street Beast. We were just going to be like, we were just going to be scrapyard fights. But a guy that used to be involved with Street Beefs that isn't anymore, he messaged Scarface and said, what do you think about Street Beef Scrapyard? And Scarface liked the idea. So we started talking. He kind of ran me down on his guidelines that he wanted me to follow. And I said, man, for sure, you know, and we just did it. And it's been a great relationship for the last 4 years. You know, I still talk to Scarface pretty regularly. So, and I think we might be planning to go over there this year.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard, but I was supposed to be a part of it, but some things happened, so it was unfortunate. But they did like an invasion type thing where like all the fighters crossed over with the West Coast fighters. Yeah. You heard about that? Yeah, I think we should do that now. Like it should be maybe like a tournament, like 10 of the best scrapyard fighters versus like the OG branch. I think that would be really fun.
Yeah, I mean we've been over there before. I took probably 6 or 7 fighters over there. I had a guy fight Beach. I had somebody fight Fair Play. I had Stripling Warrior, one of our. So we did that. We were like the first official, you know, invasion. Yeah. And then we invaded the West Coast.
Oh, you did? I gotta watch that. So I thought that was kind of new, but y'all been doing that. All right.
We actually started about the same time as the West Coast did, like maybe a month before. We were a branch before them. But yeah, you know, we've been around about the same time. But yeah, we've been out to just about everywhere.
Oh, wow, that's cool, bro. That's cool. I think we should, you know, kind of start another one real soon. Like maybe like at some point this year. And I would definitely be a part of it. Definitely.
Right on.
Hopefully, yeah, I will.
I'm gonna bring on your opponent, and I got questions for you guys. I'll let you guys go back and forth.
All right.
I'm just you guys do whatever, but all right. I'm bringing on our longtime fighter, Lights Out. Welcome to the chat.
Yeah, I know what it is.
There he is, my future victim.
Well, welcome to the chat, Lights Out. How you been, man?
You know, I just been doing my thing. You know, working, doing, you know, training a little bit. Gotta do what I gotta do. You know, keep in shape a little bit. You can't, you know, really, you know what time it is.
Yeah.
So have you seen any of death sentences stuff prior to, you know, this whole thing getting lined up?
Hey, look, man, I just want to say, you feel me? I respect you, like as a fighter. You know what I'm saying? I've seen you fight. Fight. Seen all of them actually. I've watched you since, to be honest, like since the beginning. Like I watched a lot of OG Street, and I see a lot of you guys as fighters. And I like a couple of the fighters you guys have over there. And I respect you guys. I respect everybody, but at the end of the day, you know, when you're my opponent, you're my opponent. So at the end of the day, like I respect Lenny Mill too. Like that's my, you know, I rock with him. Like I respect him throughout the fullest. Like I've been watching him for a long time, and you're people I've been watching for a long time. So I mean, like this is just, you know, it's two, you know, one of the biggest people on Street Beefs going against each other. And that's
Do you watch anime Lights Out?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Uh,
that's what I was going to ask you guys. Like, what are your favorite animes? I mean, I could probably pick a
oh.
couple of death sentences, but
I think it's always what I like at
I
this
think that's
point.
obvious.
Yeah.
I mean, when I first started watching any anime, I actually started out with a movie. It was actually a really good movie. What the fuck was the name of it? It'll come back to me. But I watched it, bro. It just made me fall into anime. You know what I mean? And I like watching Naruto. I like watching Dragon Ball Z. Is a good one. But not just that. I just like to dabble in different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It really just piques my interest. Like I'll give anything a shot. You know what I'm saying? Anything at all. I'll just give it a shot. Just like video games. When I'm playing video games, I'll give anything a shot. I'm not really judgmental to giving something a shot. If someone was like, "Hey, this show's good, you should watch it," I'll give it a shot. See something that I like. But if it's not, but if it is, then it is. But I like a couple of shows, and I'll be watching them from time to time.
Nice. And Death Sentence, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
I know those two. Are there other ones that you watch too?
Demon Slayer. Hero Academia is a really good one. I think it's my third favorite. It's like the most unique. The designs are cool. I like the story a lot. And Demon Slayer. I like Demon Slayer better than Bleach, but that's just me.
Oh, Bleach. Okay. So Bleach is one of my top. That's my second. Okay. Bleach
That's
is
the
my
second
second.
favorite. Yeah.
Dragon Ball, like I've just seen so much of it, and it's such a great series. Like, definitely that's
bro.
one for me. My Hero Academia, that's a great one. I give things tries to, One Punch Man. God, what's the one dude's got the chainsaw head?
The Chainsaw Man. Yeah.
Yes, that one. So yeah, I'll try stuff out, but haven't actually watched very much Naruto.
Naruto is awesome, bro.
It is a fucking show.
That's what I hear.
You gotta. I would say honestly, I would just say skip the first part. Just watch the tuning exams and start from there. Just start from there, bro. Yes, it is amazing. So I got a question. I know about Lights Out. Now I think I've heard of him one time before, but I haven't watched any of his fights yet. But is this your first MMA fight?
No.
I've had multiple.
I've had a couple. I'm actually 2-2 right now. My first ones, I went against. It was my first time ever getting in the Scrapyard ever, and I took 2 fights in one day, and I lost both of them. But after that, I started boxing, and after boxing, I just found my craft of where I was, and where I stood. I still am pretty good on the ground. Like my ground game is not ass. I mean, a lot of people might try to say it's not. I can handle myself on the floor. But like I just like because like I like standing up man to man face to face, and I like
same.
So at the end of the day, like I'm a boxer, but that's what I do. But like that's not the only thing that I want to do. Like I want to be the best fighter ever, and to be the best fighter ever, you got to dabble into different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not just one thing. Yes. The other gym. I want to do kickboxing. I want to do because I was telling them what gym I was going to go to. I was going to go to Hammer.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. You guys are being so nice to each other. 90th are being. He wants to see me stir the pot or something. Oh shit!
What's going to start?
What's up?
What's that?
Oh, I said you guys are being so nice to each other.
I mean,
no, it's cool.
We're just trying to get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. Hey, we can start the pot if that's what they want to do. But
so look, I've never been much of one to be a shit talker either. Like you put me.
I am a shit talker. Y'all both know that.
I do, but what I've noticed about you, Death Sentences, is you seem to be really respectful to people that are respectful to you. And
When it comes to people who aren't my enemies, yes.
okay,
But
there you go.
once you step in that, like, I wanted to tell this guy, Lights Out here over here. Everybody see my Instagram, and now how I be doing. So I wanted to, let Lights Out, let him know he's getting himself into. I want to know, why did he take this fight? First off, because like I know he's primarily a boxer, right? I do MMA, but I was supposed to fight two other people, but Lights Out actually accepted. So I kind of want to know why he accepted it.
Yeah, I had somebody else that was like, "Oh, I like
Yeah,
they
yeah, I
wanted to
had
fight
two
you,"
people.
and then
Yeah,
he was like, just all of a sudden, like, "Oh wait, that guy's like 5'9" and I'm 5'3," and I'm like, "Yeah, but like you're not going to find very many people your height, at your weight." And
yep,
I was trying to explain that, but I'm not into pushing people into fights. Like that's not
yeah,
my
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I want to be able to get people fights, And honestly, your guys' fighting styles, like it's gonna be like two just storms coming at each other. It's gonna be
Yeah.
crazy. You know what I mean? Like, so I think this could be a really good matchup.
Oh, it is.
I mean, the reason why I accepted it, and I'll tell you right now, is because at our weight,
Why did you?
especially at the scrapyard, it's very hard to find people size. You know what I'm saying? And I've always been that person. I've always been that person. You can ask Steve, and anybody who knows me in this crowd. I've always been that type of person. If someone doesn't have a fight and they need one, I'm always going to be there, and I'll always fight, and I'll always take that fight, no matter how
Even
big, how
even if you're probably gonna lose,
exactly.
you'll
Like
take the fight. Like
I've
that's
people 220 pounds. I've boxed people 220 pounds, like
Oh
240
wow.
pounds. Like I've boxed some big dudes, So like at the end of the day, like I'm always like, I heard that you were coming, and if you were to come and you didn't have a fight, I would feel really disappointed and really upset because you're one of the best. You're well known in street beef, bro.
Yeah.
Who you are. So for you to come to the scrapyard and not fight, I was not going to let that go down. So I stepped in.
That's very brave of you to fight against certain death itself. Very brave of you right there.
so.
Hey, we all got to experience death at some time.
Death sentence. How
Yeah,
many
yeah.
fights have you had in street beef so far?
I've had 4. How many has Lights Out had? I think he's been fighting for a while.
Yeah, for MMA though, he said he's 2-2, so he's
Yeah.
got 4 MMA.
In boxing,
But he had a
though,
lot of boxing fights though, right?
A couple.
I'm 41-7.
Oh wow, impressive.
Well, 41-5 actually, because I added the 2 on from the MMA, but I add them all together usually. But
That is impressive.
Yeah,
I did not know that. But yeah, I've had 4 fights so far, and I've shown the world that I'm a pretty good I'm a pretty good everything, but that wrestling crap. So I'm hoping Lights Out. It looks like he has a lot of balls from here. So hopefully he sticks to his word, and then we try to have like a slug out war. But we'll see if he can hang with me.
I hang with everybody.
There we go.
Nice.
There's nobody I can't hang with.
There we go.
Right.
There's nobody I can't hang with.
And I get all right.
So
Don't see about that, boy.
you recently did an interview with Mighty Mouse, and
Yes.
he put that out there that that video got, I don't know what it's up to now, but I know it's well over 250,000. And so he says he's going to train you now.
Yes, that is 100% going to happen. It looks like it. I don't want to say, for certain, but he messaged me, asking me where I live. I said I live south. He hasn't gotten back to me yet, but it sounds like I think he's like either he's going to come where I'm at or I'm going to go to him. But it sounds like it's I think I can safely say it's 100% going to happen. My plan, though, is that after this fight, after I win this one, I'm going to probably just wait until he trains me, and then I'm going to try and go the rest of this year undefeated.
Nice.
Yeah, so after this fight, I'm going to train with Mighty Mouse. Or I'm not going to fight again until after I train with him. I'm going to fight one more time for the fans, and then the next time y'all see me, I promise you, this year I'm going undefeated. It starts with this fight, and it's going to start every year.
Nice.
And I got a lot of people to pay back from last year, too, so get ready for that.
Yeah. Yeah. That was going to be one of my questions for both of you.
Yes.
Is if you could run it back with one opponent that you fought, and what I guess for lights out, it could be in anything, you know, maybe it's an MMA, but who would you want to fight? Who would you want to fight after you get trained up a little bit?
I need Goon back and boxing.
Goon and boxing?
That's what I need.
Okay.
I came to his home. Now he has to come to mine.
What
about you, Death Sentence?
Miles and White. Y'all already know how I feel about White Wolf. I'm gonna y'all know. You guys know I'm gonna destroy that guy. But there's another fighter named Miles. I damn near won that fight. Only reason I lost is because that was early into my MMA career, and I didn't have as much stamina. Like you saw at the fight. I don't know if you guys saw the second fight. I was destroying him, but I ran out of breath like instantly because I was doing a lot of moves, so my body couldn't keep up with like the little energy I had. But yeah, I pretty much won that fight, so I want to get back. This time, I don't even need training for that fight. I'm going to destroy that guy, and then I'm definitely coming after White Wolf later this year. Yeah, I would say my other two opponents, but we're kind of cool now. So we're kind of cool now, so I'm not going to fight them. But the last two, I'm not cool with them people at all. I'm going to destroy them. And I'm not going to lie. Now that we're on here, I'm going to go ahead and call them out. Crazy Legs. Me and Crazy Legs had an altercation. I don't know if you know this, but Crazy Legs, can I cuss on here? You know, I'm not going to cuss. Crazy Legs. Oh, you can't? Oh, all right.
Cuss.
All right, Crazy Legs. Crazy Legs. If I see you on the yard, Fire Chicken told me you were 160. I think I can destroy you now, but I'll go ahead, bulk up, get the 150, and I promise you this year I'm coming after you. Shinigami, you're a bitch, and I'm taking you out too. Also, Shinigami, fuck you and fuck your little dumbass friend. I'm taking both of y'all dumbasses out. Crazy Legs, fuck you. And honestly, if I see Crazy Legs, if I see you, bro, it's on sight, man. I'm gonna slap you in the face like the little bitch you are, and that's all I got to do.
Okay, who's Shinigami's little friend? You're not talking about Crazy, are you?
Okay. There's a lot of context because I'm not just calling him out just to call him out. I'm not trying to get hype or nothing. You remember when I told you about the West Coast invasion?
Yeah.
I was supposed to go. Death penalty. I wanted to fight. I am severely disappointed I did not get to fight Death penalty. I wanted to destroy that guy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come after him. Like I said, I have a lot of people I'm gonna come after this year. Death penalty is definitely one of them. We're gonna fight this year. I promise you. After I take care of Lights Out, I'm coming back to take care of Death penalty. He needs to die, and I plan to bulk up 150 to take out Crazy Legs. But let me get to like the story behind it. So I was supposed to go to the West Coast invasion. Now, I don't know why he did this. I do not know why he did this. Death penalty, if you're seeing this, you're fucking retarded. But Death penalty, for some reason, and I let Death penalty know, I hate you. Don't pay for my ticket. Let somebody else do it because we ops. We're not cool. I will destroy you. For some reason, this idiot decides to pay for my ticket anyway, even though I exclusively told him not to. I can show you, I told him, don't do it. We're not cool. He decides to do it anyway. Not only does he mess it up, he he was supposed to say Charlotte because I live in Charlotte. He puts Charleston instead, and he messes up the ticket. So now I can't go for the invasion. So he fucks it up, and then Crazy Legs. We were in the group chat. I was talking shit to Death Penalty because we're enemies. We're about to fight soon. Right. Crazy Legs comes out of nowhere and just starts hating on me for some reason. I didn't start this, which y'all probably surprised because I'm a big shit talker, but I didn't start this. All my only beef was with Crazy Legs. I mean, not my bad. My only beef was with Death Penalty. Crazy Legs comes after me, starts talking bullshit, starts hating for absolutely no reason. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know. And then Shinigami comes out of fucking Shinigami's fat ass wasn't even a part of the damn group chat. But this idiot, somebody invited him. This idiot comes in the group chat and then starts hating on me too. First, his friend did it. I roasted his dumbass friend. And then Shinigami came to guard his friend because his friend's a little bitch and can't fight. I literally offered to fight Shinigami's little punk ass friend. He said, "No, I can't do it. I need my daddy to help me. I need my daddy." He called Shinigami to fight me. So Shinigami, Crazy Legs, I don't know what y'all deal was, and honestly, I don't even give a fuck. This year, I'm knocking both y'all goofy asses out. I mean that.
Oh, I love it.
I mean that. Love it. Yeah. That was weird. Okay.
We do have Death Penalty he's in the comments, so his name's Illuminate the State. He's been out to the Scrapyard like quite a few times.
Yeah. Tell Death Penalty's punk ass to get in here.
I understand the beef, so I'm not going to intervene with any of that. I did try to set that one up for January, but he's not able to make it out in January.
No, not fight. I know he can't fight, but he can at least get in the group chat if he wants to talk all that smack. He can say it to my face.
Okay.
Yeah, if he wants to. It's up to him, though.
Let me ask you guys really quick. We do got other guests in the back. I don't know if you're familiar with Solo or Pappas.
Solo.
I don't know those guys. They're a couple. And Pappas, he wears a button-up red shirt. They're kind of like a couple of our biggest stars out here, and anyway, they're going to fight each other on January 25th also. So,
nice.
Again, this will be like the third time. And the documentary crew, they're going to be, that's another thing too. The documentary crew that's putting this on is Generation Iron. So you can look them up if you'd like, but they're doing kind of a build up to this whole thing. And they're going to run backstories on these guys. And it's going to be epic. Look up Solo versus Pappas. You won't be disappointed. I'm telling you. Actually, I fought both of them. I fought both of them on a tag team kickboxing match.
No way.
Yeah. Like me and another guy, we tag team kickbox those guys. Me and the comedian. And this was 2 months ago. And I'd never done a kickboxing match before, and we went 100%. It was good, but it's called the Fatal Four Way. So if you look up Street Beefs and look up the Fatal Four Way, you'll find it.
I'll Google that for sure.
Anyway, I was thinking too, like maybe you guys would want to do some kind of like team up thing with.
That would be amazing. Do you guys do tag? Because over here, in the OG, we do tag team MMA matches. Do you guys do that as well, or?
I mean, we could do tag team.
Yeah,
we could do whatever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tag team MMA. I've been wanting to do that for so long. I was supposed to do it when I fought White Wolf, but I was kind of behind on the time. And the guy that I was supposed to work with me, he couldn't do it because he already fought somebody. But that's another one of my goals. I don't know if you heard of Wing C, but Wing C, if you see this, bro. Thank you for the support. My brother, I love you, bro. We and you need to do a tag team fight this year. Me and Wing C versus anybody. I don't care.
Yep, there you go. But yeah, I think it'd be neat to get you guys like teamed up with each other. That's so Solo and Pappas, they fought each other twice now, but this is going to be the third and last time they're going to fight, and from now on, it's going to be them just teaming up. With each other and with other people to do tag team stuff or just fighting individually. I'll post this in the group chat right now. This is the Fatal 4-Way match that we did last couple months ago. You can check that out if you want. But so I was gonna ask you guys, what do you guys consider your fighting styles? Like, what do you call your fighting style, Death Sentence?
I would say Batman, Goku, and Naruto and Vegeta mixed together. Basically, I'm not lying. Yeah, I'm not lying. Basically, I have really unorthodox striking, kicking, and a little bit of takedown moves. I have no grappling now. I have no grappling. Like, I have been training on grappling, obviously, but it's not. I'll tell Lights Out right now. I'm not gonna try it now. Now, if Lights Out wants to wrestle, we can wrestle, but I'm not gonna try and wrestle him off contact. I want to see if Lights Out lives up to the name and if he's actually man enough to fight me, hands up. So I'm gonna test his warrior character and see if he actually got some balls. But we gonna fight each other on top. And we're gonna see if I'm gonna knock him out regardless. But I want to see if I want to see if he's actually man enough to fight me up top. If it's not just words, I want to see. I want Lights Up to live up to his name, and I want him to actually fight when we standing up. If he takes it to the ground, we can. But I don't want this to go to the ground at all. Personally, Lights Out. Just consider this a boxing match. Honestly, I mean, I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna kick the knee and shit. But this is pretty much a kickboxing match. Just pretend it's that. I'm not gonna try and wrestle you at all. You can wrestle. I ain't no bitch. If you want to wrestle, we can wrestle. But I'm not gonna try and wrestle you. I want this to be a manly thing. But yeah, my fighting style is like Batman basically, with no takedowns. That's my fighting style.
Okay, Lights Out. What do you consider your fighting style?
I mean, I just go in there to do the job, and the job is to win. And to be honest, there ain't no L's in my vocabulary. I don't have losing in my vocabulary. It's all about winning out here. I proved it last year. I won a lot last year. And I mean, like I said, like, bro, I got, we're gonna see, bro, because these hands are critical, and they cause damage.
Please show me, because of last two guys I fought were punk bitches, and all they wanted to do was wrestle me because they couldn't box for shit. I'm hearing stories that you a boxer. You say you're 40 something, so you say you won a couple of boxing matches. So show me that shit when I fight you. No pussy shit. Show me.
Hey, look, I'm finna show you, bro. You finna see it, bro. Feel all that power going.
Better show me.
That little chin that you have. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. It's over for you, bro. Death Sentence is no more, bro. It's Lights Out here, baby. That's the name, and I'm doing it for everybody. You feel me? This is what it is.
How tall are you? How tall are you, Lights Out?
I'm 5'8", but let me tell you, Death Sentence. I want to tell you something, bro. I'm the truth. I'm the truth and the answer. I want you to know that. I'm the truth and the answer.
Yep. Okay. Well, you better show me that. You better show me that this month.
I promise you.
And you better let's piggy promise right now. You better not turn into a little bitch when I overwhelm you with striking. Like all my opponents, they say the same thing. They're gonna knock me out, all that. And as soon as I form a fist, they immediately want to take me to the ground like some punk bitches. So show me you're not a bitch. I'm gonna take you out regardless, but at least don't go out like no bitch.
Listen,
so show me.
I love it, bro, because you're not gonna take me out. But this is the thing here. I'm gonna let you know something. A little secret.
Yeah.
I'm a boxing champion for 2 years for a reason. I've had my
good. Show me.
Oh boy, it's getting spicy. 93 being you nailed it right there.
Coming, bro. Hey, time's ticking away.
All right,
your time's ticking.
I gotta ask you guys, like, any shout outs you guys want to make?
Man, I want to give a shout out.
I already called out all my ops today. I'm coming after a lot of people. I called out all my ops, Crazy Leg Shinigami's his little friend, our bitches. So I call. Oh yeah, Mighty Mouse, thank you for having me on your show, and I can't wait to train with you. Hope we train together soon.
I'll give a shout out to Mighty Mouse too. He did a lot of breakdowns of our videos, and we appreciate him a lot. I'd like to meet him someday personally. So I'm really happy
Yeah,
that he's training you. That's really cool.
it is. It is. And one more thing, I forgot to say this. Okay, one more thing, we can end it. Chiseled Adonis. Okay, now listen. I saw the video that man did on me, and Fire Chicken knows I was pissed. I actually blocked because I blocked Chisel Adonis on Instagram. I'm trying to unblock him now because Fire Chicken said he met Chisel Adonis, and even though he talks a lot of shit, he's a comedian, and I guess it was all jokes at the end of the day. So
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop being mad. I'm gonna unblock him on Instagram, but if he makes another diss video again, and I'm telling you right now, the hatch is clean. Chisel Adonis, I forgive you. I'm gonna start watching stuff. But if you make another video after I just pour my heart to you, make another video dissing me, me and you are gonna meet in that cave next.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
You got any shout outs you want to make, Lights Out?
Man, I just want to make a shout out to all my fans out there, all my family. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who knows what's really gonna happen on the 25th. I also want to give a shout out to my man, the chef who's in the comments right now. I see you, boy. And Ordinary Pete, want to give a shout out to him too because he's been supporting for a really long time, and I appreciate you. Hey, Illuminate State. Have you seen you do the little side boxing? I don't know how you be doing that because I can do that. That's just not me. Couldn't do it. But hey, I just shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, and appreciate Steve for having me up on here, you know what I'm saying. Appreciate everything that Steve done for me. Y'all gonna see me in the UK too, so don't get you know what I'm saying.
I appreciate both you guys for coming on and being guests on the show.
Of course.
Maybe I'll try to link up with you guys a little bit more before the fight actually happens, and we can do another one of these or something. But I really appreciate it. I've had a couple fighters actually sitting in the back waiting very patiently, and I got to give them some time too. So thank you guys so much. Check out the video that I linked in the comments, guys. But have a great rest of your night.
You already know what's happening on the 25th. We come to do shit. You already know what it is.
All righty. See you guys later.
All right, see you later.
See you later, Death Sentence. All right. So that was awesome. I love it. Solo. Hey, Solo, can you hear me? There he is. All right. I have been sitting here watching Solo and Pappas and the elusive Red Wolf, and they're being so patient. And thank you so much. I'm going to bring you guys on now. So here we go. The one and only Solo himself. Randomly Pappas and the elusive Red Wolf.
Oh,
Can you turn your phone sideways by any chance?
yeah, absolutely.
There, that's so much better.
Oh,
all right. Wow.
We are.
It's just like old times. So
Change of plans on both Death Sentence. Me and Death Sentence are on.
I would rather see you guys on a team, honestly.
Yeah.
I would.
How you guys doing? How's your chicken?
I'm good.
How you doing there, brother?
I'm good,
Pappas and the elusive here in the Hero's Den, ready to connect with the Scrapyard. How's my brother Solo doing?
Mighty fine. Miss you guys.
Happy New Year. How did you guys?
Happy New Year. Well, didn't blow my fingers up.
Oh, that's good.
Got fingers still.
Not me. I lost one.
Yeah.
Right. It's good to see you guys. It's good to see. I do see you guys every month. That's very good. I actually see Solo. I see Solo every single day. Actually, the guy who made me. So documentary crew. They're the ones that kind of prompted this whole Solo versus Pappas 3 thing, and I feel like this is the culmination. This is going to be the final the final one, you know?
Yeah.
As far as like we're not going to plan any more of them, but I would love to see you guys team up more. I
That
think you guys
Oh,
are just
absolutely.
this force. That kickboxing match was fun. You guys were awesome,
You're on fire, man.
and I would
Fire
love to
chicken, you
see.
did some great kickboxing. I love that. You
I'd
keep it
love to
ass,
see
man.
maybe Death Sentence get in there with you guys and be like a third part of your team. I think that would be pretty fun.
oh,
We can work that.
Yeah, we could figure something out. Okay,
I'm down for anything.
so
Yeah, Pappas always ready.
man,
Uh,
Generation Iron, they're going to be following you guys, all of you, all three of you around for like a week and just kind of feeling you out and getting your story.
That's right.
How do you feel about that?
oh, I am
Blessed.
a lot of plans up in store. I'm not sure how much I should kind of put on the table, but we've been in good touch with the producer.
Cool. Edwin or
Uh,
Vlad?
Glad.
Okay, cool. That's cool. Yeah, I'm interested to see. It's really cool, they're going to get a chance to like really see who you are who all of you are as real people, your real life. Elusive Red Wolf, how do you feel about this whole kind of documentary thing and them following you around?
I'm feeling good about it. A little nervous, because we're gonna be on show for people.
Let's put our whole life on cam for everyone.
Yeah.
That sounds like the best move to grow.
Mm,
That get fire under your ass and get all your ducks in line, and make sure that all your T's are crossed and I's are dotted, and moving toward a good year. We've had a really good year so far.
yeah.
DoorDash in Seattle. We just bought a new home yesterday. A motor that we're choosing the location still on, but that's our hero's den that you can see a little bit here. And then we bought a new car today, so that's
Nice.
for
Right.
Dash in Seattle. So we've been training a lot and ready for a lot of adventures this year, a lot of growth, ready to level up our characters with you.
I love it. Yeah. No, that's awesome. I'm really proud of you guys, and that's cool to hear, that the year's starting off good and a lot of positivity. I think positivity is something that everybody needs in their life, and I try to scope
Absolutely.
that into the scrapyard. I try to make it so it's a positive environment so that people aren't putting each other down and and maybe that's why like sometimes people are a little bit, it's hard to get people to kind of go back and forth with each other because we are just so respectful and that's just how we are at the scrapyard, I guess.
It's
Family.
yeah, brother.
Yep.
Family.
See, we could be in the next Fast and
You
Furious
created a
movie.
great atmosphere.
Family.
Family.
Welcome to be here,
I
family.
do remember you made that video, didn't you? The family video.
Yeah.
That was you. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to give a shout out to Dad really quick. Fighter of the Year.
Yeah.
His video is going to be out probably in the next couple days. I finished it. It was a long video. I sent him a list of fighters. I was like, "Are these all the people you fought?" And he didn't even recognize one of them. I was like, "No, you did fight this guy." He's like, "Oh, okay." So Dad has actually been fighting in the scrapyard since 2021.
Congratulations, Dad.
I mean, he's almost as OG as Solo.
Wow.
Congratulations, Dad. Welcome. Fight of the year. That's amazing. It's awesome.
Wait.
Wear it well.
Yep. Maybe Pappas for 2025.
Yes, Pappas.
You never
Go
know.
for it.
We're gonna change up not criteria, but how we go about it for the next year. So we're basically not gonna let people vote on it anymore. It's gonna be, we're gonna put together like a very large panel of judges, and we're gonna go over everything about the individual. progression, how I see. I haven't really
The yard.
narrowed everything down yet, but there's going to be what's up, Nubby? There's going to be a lot of factors, and they're going to have, some of them are going to weigh more than others, but we want to make it more than just like, people that may have only seen one or two videos vote on it and be like, I just want to make it a little bit more fair.
One way to have it be very exclusive as far as it's cut and dry would be to have a large bias on total number of views that their video.
Well, see, that's what I said about certain things are going to weigh,
Elimination.
because honestly, like having eyes on you does create more people watching the channel, and you're creating a presence, and that's really important. And so I don't want to take Fighter of the Year, that factor away from Fighter of the Year, where that has heavy weight tied to it. In fact, it's probably mainly weighted to popularity, but it's not the only thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah. Where is it? Nathan, naughty Nate. Yeah, you might be able to get on that panel. Just talk to me. I don't know who's all going to be on it, but I trust your judgment. So,
Shout out to King Kai for coming in second. He came really close. King Kai did great this year.
Yeah.
He was very deserving. So I just want to say shout out to King Kai.
Hey, that match.
Honestly, everybody that came down to the end there deserved it. So it's not like there should have been one winner, should have been the other. Like, though everybody had their place and the reason why they were in that spot,
Absolutely.
They wouldn't be there if they weren't.
Is this
That's
a
right.
beef or a call out? Let's see, Pete. I don't think there's a beef or a call out. These guys are fighting each other on January 25th.
Yeah.
Trilogy.
So this will be I wouldn't say it's a rubber match, because you guys you're 1-0, and then you're and then you both won the last one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So it's one draw.
1-1 draw. Yep. So this is gonna, I mean, that last fight was amazing. This one's gonna be, and we're gonna try to, maybe we can get together like this and promote it, a little bit more between now and then too.
Be great.
I also think that it's really gonna get a lot of eyes on it when it hits, like the documentary too. That's really gonna be where. And I was talking to Edwin today, and we were just kind of talking about how much reach there is outside of YouTube. Like, there's people that don't watch YouTube. It's not
We're gonna have the people from Amazon coming over the platform, I'm sure.
It should be on. I would assume that it's going to be a Prime exclusive. Like, it's going to be, that's where you're going to see it. A lot of their documentaries are on there, so I'm guessing that's probably where this one will wind up too. And they, you know what? I trust their decision-making process on everything, because they've done a number of these, and they know how to do it.
Professional.
Yep.
They're very professional.
And they also,
shout out to Ordinary Pete too.
Yep. Shout to Ordinary Pete. They picked a number of fighters that were, I think, it doesn't matter. I was going to say, Nubby's watching, but I think he's watching back when they, the other guys were on here, because he's making comments about what was going on back then.
Favorite fights of all time, seeing Nubby get in there and kick ass.
He did amazing. Amazing fight.
Mark
Check that out.
A disadvantage into an advantage. Him stepping in and learning to be able to use the things that would hold others back as a benefit is the true art and beauty of what we're all practicing, is learning to turn things that are weak by nature, hands that have 20 meticulous people, like tons of different pieces that make up the articulation of your hand. It's not supposed to be able to hit. We train it until it can withstand damage, and seeing Nebby be able to step in and go, hey, I too have something that no one else goes through, and this is the way that I've turned it to my tool, my way. This is how I my mountain. It's so inspiring to everyone, and it's
overcoming an obstacle. I mean, on a smaller scale, like if you've ever fought with an injury, like you have to adapt to it.
Yeah,
and it's kind of the same thing. If you have to overcome something and adapt, and ultimately it can actually make it a little bit more like unorthodox for your opponent. Like they might not be expecting something because you don't have that. You're working with something different. You know what I mean?
he has no wrist, so he needs to break, so he can swing with the power of an elbow into
in his glove. Yeah.
When a wrestler loses a leg and they still wrestle, they're fighting 20 pounds down from their weight class. So a lot of them learn unorthodox styles that allow them to use their body the way that they are meant to. That they've created an art around movement and around overcoming obstacles that face them through a completely different way than we would ever think to. So to see,
and not match but surpass. He went above and beyond.
yeah, it's just absolutely inspirational, and I hope that it brings out more people to the Scrapyard that recognize that, hey, it's such a community, and that this is where you grow, and that no matter what obstacle you're overcoming, that this is how you do it, one step at a time and one
Together.
time.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And I don't know if you guys knew, but he's actually going to fight in February.
Nice.
We have something going on.
Looking forward to it.
That I'm not publicly talking about yet, so we're not going to talk about it on here, but we can discuss it, in the group chat or something. But there is some stuff going on in February that's going to be exciting, and Nubby's going to fight on that date. I need to find an opponent for him, so I don't know. He's about 165. Not really sure who to give him yet. Let me answer this really quick. Is there an admission fee to watch fights? Unfortunately, no, there's not, but there's also not opened up to the public. So the only way to really get out here is to be a fighter and fight, or to be a fighter's +1. So if you know somebody that will fight, you can be their +1. But there's no charging or nothing like that.
Got to be ready to step in the ring.
Yep, got to. You guys training?
Oh yeah, absolutely, every day.
Yeah. Night running.
I know, I've been seeing that.
You're running in sleep? What do you mean by that? Like, do you half wake up
Sleep
and
running.
I'm just gonna head out, or what goes on? This
I get to a certain tiredness, a certain point of being tired, and I go for a run during it. It's like sleep running.
Yeah.
Sleep walking, I'm sleep running. I don't run far, but it's far enough to get some blood running.
Watch out for cougars.
Sasquatch.
Watch out for Sasquatch.
That's right.
His old lady would get pretty upset if he ran into some cougars.
I feel bad for him.
He's not 20 anymore.
I feel bad for the cougars. Death leopard.
So let me see. Ask you guys some of the questions I had on here. What are some of your goals for 2025?
So
experience, new things, growth.
I love that.
New things.
I do. I love it.
Out with the old and the new, right?
For us,
Never get too small.
the next 6 are buying a piece of property out here. There are a few that we've been looking at, whatever's on the market when we're fully ready, and looking to put in some trailer spots to offer fighters and really anyone, but have an area where we have fighters come out and would be using it to access the PNW and train together, and would basically be a 24/7 fight camp with obstacle courses that we build on the acreage, and do a lot of filming, which we're going to be starting filming all our stuff here in the next week now that we've got things more settled and a little more aesthetic for how we're going about things, and got we are going through some stuff with court for custody with her kids that we wanted to get kind of behind us before we started the next undertaking, which has finally gone well and moving forward. So it's on to the next opportunities that we have. So this year is really about leveling up our character and creating a network of like-minded souls that are interested in pursuing the same mountain together.
Nice. Make sure you're writing your goals down. I'm telling you, it for me personally, it works out really well when you put them on paper and you're constantly seeing them and you're working towards them. It just helps to stay motivated and not get distracted. I know that you're already pretty, focused on what you're doing. So I just feel like writing my goals down helps out a lot.
Absolutely.
It's good to say them back to yourself, read them back to yourself for affirmation. It's good to hear yourself say the words, I will, and I can, and I will today. Today I will,
And subconscious difference between truth and fiction. So if you tell yourself, "Oh, I suck," or "I'm a loser," or anything, it's going to affect that subconscious. And if constantly it goes, energy flows. If you're racing a race car, if you haven't checked out Fire Chicken's Garage, that is a cool little Instagram of his cars. But in racing, if you focus on all the obstacles, you're going to hit the obstacles. If you focus on the track and where's open, you're going to find the openings. In skiing, where focus goes, energy flows. When you're going down the path, if you focus on the trees, you're going to hit trees. But if you focus on the snow, you're going to know where to go. And so 100%, I believe that there are those who focus on the goals and those who get caught up by the things preventing them from getting there.
I agree, man. Yeah. That's what we were talking earlier about, positivity and positive environment and uplifting people, you keep that positive mindset, positive things will come. Let me ask everybody in the chat, give the video a thumbs up. I'm going to gift some memberships. So if you guys are interested in maybe getting a free membership, say who your favorite Street Beast fighter is in the comments right now. And once I got a few comments, then I'll gift some memberships. So,
like and share.
Yes. Is there anybody that you guys have your sights on for 2025 in competing against?
Yeah,
not necessarily
person I was
not necessarily a call out, but it can be. But yeah,
the person I was yesterday, every day.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I like that.
Nice. I don't know if we'll get you two in the ring together, but
I trust me and my 37 personalities will duke it out anything you want. She
tag team
would love to get a rematch eventually. She needs a little more training, but she would love to get a rematch eventually with the Red Fox.
Not anytime.
Yeah, maybe this summer.
Would you be interested in doing a match with somebody other than Red Fox sooner than that?
Definitely.
Yeah, she'd like to get back in the ring this upcoming month or so. So if there's a fight available, we'd be very interested in getting her in there.
Depending on weight, maybe Volkova would be interested.
We're weighing in at 160 for her right now.
Okay. Yeah. I have to see what Volkova is. I have to also see what my other options are with the lady signing up.
Totally.
Yeah. I could reach out to people too. So we're always looking for female fighters. So if you're watching, there's that. We're looking for more.
Join up.
You guys got anything? You guys got any questions you want to ask?
So Solo, I want to hear how you developed your style. Can you walk us through what brought Solo into the world of combat and created this hands down fight style that you have that is so psychological and unorthodox?
Unfortunately, pain and suffering.
Pain
and suffering made me. Yes. When I was a child, I was molested, kidnapped, and beaten by 5. I made myself the man that could take care of little Ben out there that wasn't taken care of. When I was kidnapped for 7 days by a man, no one stepped up and said, "Hey, what's that little boy doing with you? He's not your kid. Why you have a kid crying in your car? He's been there for 7 days." No one cared. No one stopped. No one asked anything at all. This man drove me around for 7 days in a car, carried me in there. No one helped me. So I grew up wanting to become a man that could stand up for myself and help out little Bens out there and save little Bens out there. If I can use some help, I will. If anyone needs help, talk to me. DM me.
Wow.
So sadly, it's pain and suffering, but yeah.
I know you shared this with me before, and I really appreciate you sharing this so openly here. But that I can fully understand where where you've become forged in the fires of pain to make sure that no one goes through the pains that you've had to go through, that you can help protect them and give the lessons that you've learned from things um without having to have them go through it.
In a sense, I help myself by helping them.
Yeah, 100%.
Little Ben.
The becoming the person who you wish that was there for you as a kid is so powerful, and I completely vibe with that. That's so respectful, Ben.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks for sharing, Ben.
Of course.
I got a question right here. It says, "Where does your drive come from, Pappas?"
Oh, so I believe that in this world there are a few different primary cups that you can fill as far as what your focus, where focus goes, energy flows, and most people focus on things like comfort and on the sweets of life. And if I look at that from the grand scheme of things, I see a life that had a bunch of ups and downs as far as like happy, sad, ate shit, slept, and that at the end of the day there's no meaning to that. But that I believe that the meaning that we've been given, every person on this planet, is to find some way that they have a passion to bring to the world and are here to leave some form of legacy, and that's not your name. That is all the things that you've ever done, the people you've impacted, all the positives and negatives that you left behind in the world that are just prospectively what they are. But at the end of the day, if we can leave the world a little better for everyone, then it was a life worth living. And I don't want to just feel a bunch of feelings, consume crap, and die. I really want to make the most out of every breath that I take, and that starts with conquering the mind, and that starts with conquering the body. And between those two paths and passions, you get this peak from and climbing to that peak as close as we can get. That's a never-ending growth that always has a little higher above us. thing that originally
Comfort's weakness.
as
Comfort's weakness I can't afford. Can't count money I never had. So let's go with it. Yeah.
yeah
High plateau.
the
Pappas, you're amazing.
thank you, Ben. You are too. So
That was a really good explanation there, Pappas. Thank you.
thank you.
I'm gonna really quick. I promised the chat I would give some memberships, so I'm gonna give 5 right now. So
I
these are random 5 memberships. You get a chance to check out some fights and things before they get dropped to the public. So here you go.
You know
5
what?
random, rolling the dice. Who's gonna get it? All right.
Winner,
Batter up, batter up, batter up, batter up, batter.
Liquid Mr. Based. La Arena, who's watching but has not said anything.
Yeah.
Lord
Yeah.
Margarita, recognizes real. Cool Cat CC, all gained memberships.
Yeah.
Nice. Good
So-
job, brother.
Congratulations, everybody. La Arena, I haven't seen you comment. Did I miss any? Did you not say hi? We miss you, man.
Definitely.
I didn't really get a chance to talk to him too much last time he was out.
He's always there. He goes with us every event.
He's always watching.
My journey started as one of security and transformed into one that just wants to see a little higher up the mountain. You know, that I believe that if we all just keep moving toward that peak and moving toward our greatest potentials, that we have the best opportunity to help the world as a collective, and that that's the only way, is through compassion and through connecting and through giving our all in everything we do, and in creating something to leave behind for the people that every time when I've gotten to dance with Solo, I've learned something from every blow that's gotten through my guard, every kick that's managed to make contact with my head, every drop of blood that's dripped down my face is a lesson and a reminder that, hey, there's more to the mountain than I've learned, and is a humbling experience, but is one that's everyone believes that they'd step in and they're going to be the next Mr. Miyagi, you know, like it just until you get in there, you don't know what you're actually good, where you lack. You know, the ego is so fragile, and learning to break that and learning to overcome the obstacles that get that the brain tells you, oh no, you don't have to jump in the water. It's 4 a.m. It's cold. Well, who cares? You know, it's that we don't negotiate here. We do this because it's the right thing to do. We do this because it's a healthy thing. And submission to the mission is really our goal this year.
Live it up.
Nice.
To finish that question that was asked earlier.
Live the dream. Yeah.
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 That's how I know Solo's here.
But when I was little, my I was separated from my mother due to her choosing a much more extreme lifestyle than really was fit for children, and I ended up where my sister came to us when she was 2 and I was 4, and she was not in good condition, and my mother had already tried to come to take me away before that, and had been willing to use some very violent means to do that. And what I had always stuck with me, that everyone's living in this false playhouse where we're all making up fun rules that, oh, I won't hurt you and you won't hurt me, and we'll all live legally and perfectly and peacefully and idealistically, which is great, but in reality anything can happen at any moment. And watching the kids on the playground all playing hopscotch and things, and me, I was training. I was interested in getting better, getting smarter, getting stronger, because I thought any moment could be the moment that all hell broke loose again, and that my sister could be taken from me. I could be taken from my family, that my grandparents could be taken from me. And I didn't want to, even if it meant that I'd be a martyr in that situation. I didn't think that a 5-year-old would do anything against armed people, but what I believed was that I could at least maybe be a distraction, give my family a chance to survive. But it turned from that being my drive and being ready to confront that to the world has so many real things that are, like her coming back was only a chance, but there are people who are suffering every day all over the world. And so I spend my days producing this interchangeable tools that moves around on a claw machine above head. And I fight because I believe that every leader of the future should be competent physically, mentally, and emotionally. And that one of the only ways we can do that is by truly being battle tested in some way. I'd love to go and serve for our country, but I didn't find that to be my path. And I found that the scrapyard was a better way to show similar. Obviously, those brave men fight and die for our lives, but every person who steps in the scrapyard and every person who steps in the cage is an absolute warrior and is ready to die for what they believe in by stepping in that cage, knowing that another full-grown human being is coming at them. So that's where I go because it's hard and because most people won't. So that's what draws me like a moth to the flame.
Yeah. I love the way you put that, man.
Thank you. Gloves down, gloves up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Well, is there anything you guys want to say before we wrap this up?
I am so looking forward to the 25th birthday, and I hope that we can get some collaborative things for the Generation Iron. Shout out to Generation Iron, and thank you, Steve, for putting in so much into making that happen. That it is a wild opportunity to be part of this, and I would love to serve and support the Scrapyard however I can. Thank you all for subscribing. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Smash that like, and I look forward to seeing y'all here soon.
Solo Ben Shelley on Facebook, Solo Ben Shelley on Instagram, Ben Shelley on YouTube, Solo Ben Shelley on YouTube, Ben Shelley, find me. You'll find me. I'm all over the place. And solo shirts. StreetPeaceSoloMerch.com for some merch, some shirts, and other things. And thank you all for being a part of this. Thank you, Steve, for this opportunity. Yeah.
Thank you. Before you guys leave, I want you guys to look at how Death Sentence builds his Instagram up. And I want you guys to take some notes because you guys are interesting characters as well. And he just puts so much effort in and consistently uploads on there. And he's got just so many loyal followers. And it is really positive that he's able to bring, come on over onto the show and bring those followers with him. And I would love to see you guys take more advantage of, the platform and make more consistent videos. That way people can really get it. They can feel like they're getting enough Solo and Pappas, and Elusive Red Wolf. I tried to find your Instagram earlier. I was going to tag you in it as well, but I couldn't find yours. So
who's
Red Wolf.
Oh yeah. But we'll make sure that you have hers connected, and we'll you'll be seeing a lot more of the Pack of Heroes here very soon. This is a little sneak peek into what's coming. So
nice.
Hello, Stephanie.
Have a great rest of your night, guys. You're all awesome. Thanks for coming on the show. Appreciate you a ton. Yeah.
2025, it's going to be a jive. Thanks for having us, Steve.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Peace out. All right, man. What an episode. But you know what? I promised you guys I would premiere a video for you too. And I'm not much of a liar, I don't think. So I'm gonna premiere a video for you. It's a really good one. So here we go.
What I breathe on for flipping past it, being in the scrapyard, acting like a devil seat. You see, I don't like to shoot
King Kai back at it. I had to get this last one in. Let's get active. Some weaving red. They cancel my amateur.
What's going on, everybody? Fire Chicken at the Scrapyard. I'm excited because we got a title fight going on now. This is a vacant 170-pound boxing title. Maliko Goon vacated when he dropped down to the 155-pound weight class, and so this one's up for grabs. And we got two really experienced fighters that are gonna get in here and fight for it. Both of them are also eligible for Fighter of the Year. Just putting that out there. So the votes on that'll come out soon.
Let's go.
Yep. Shout out to all our sponsors. Check them out. Links are in the description below. You guys, be safe and fight hard.
Yeah. Okay, boxing. Went over the rules before. Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions? Touch gloves if you want. To your corners. Title fight. Boxer, you ready? Boxer, you ready? Scrap.
Red one.
Good jab, good jab. That's it.
Step okay. Step outside, step outside, step out. Put on the outside. There you go, Vito. Put on the outside. Keep it on the outside. Good job. Nice guy. Good job, dude. You're ready, man. You're ready.
Get out there.
The outside guy. On the outside. Outside one.
There you go. Good job.
Outside 1, 2. Outside 1 high, 2 low. Good eye, Kai. Good eye. Put your hands up. Good job. Step outside, Kai. Step out. There you go.
More right hands, Kai. More right hands. Southpaw. You can lead with it too. Double up with the right hand. There you go. Double it up. Hit it with it. Throw it again.
Uppercuts to the body. Uppercuts to the body. Uppercuts to the body.
Right hand. Straight. Be quick with it. Be quick
Do it
with it.
again. Step outside.
There you go.
Guys. Step outside. No one and done. Give me more. Give me more. Step outside, guys. Step outside.
Right hand lead. Straight right.
5, 4,
There you go.
3, 2, 1.
I step in, I feel 18 and one against the haters like I'm VW. See, this sport isn't for everyone. Lots are scared to get beat up. While I'm in the cage, I feel like I be serving subpoenas. You could also find me at lakes, learning kicks from crazy legs. In my first fight, hit Scorpio in the temple, crack like an egg. I also be fighting Usos way up in that fucking cage. Feel like Jay got him on Tommy G's interview. I fight because of my rage. I'm 19, heard a grown man that's only saw me.
Round 2. Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Scrap. Come out.
Step outside. Step outside. Don't let him step outside of you. Step outside, guys. Step outside. There you go. Step outside.
As soon as that foot get out there, remember what I told you? My cash strap is
1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Body jump. Yes, sir. Body head. Body head.
Keep working. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working.
Body.
Keep working. There you go. You win it right now. You win it. You win it right now. You win it right there. You win it right there.
Body.
You win it right there.
Body head.
Keep working. Keep working. There you go. Keep punching, baby. Keep punching. Keep punching. You got it. There you go. Get on. There you go.
There you go. Good angle. Do it again. Do that again. Cut that angle. Yep. Get off the wall. Step outside.
Get out of that corner.
Get out.
Body shots.
Move it.
One low, one to the body, one to the body.
Finish
One
strong,
to
man.
the body.
First half, finish strong. Get out there. Back on outside. Get back on outside.
Get back, guys. Get back. Now, regain.
Get out there. Move around. Get out here. Get out.
Get out. Move to your left. Get out on the left. Get out on the left.
Keep on him.
Step outside. Step outside.
Hey, finish strong, baby. Finish strong. Welcome from different struggles, it's the best to stay humble. A lot of people don't like what I say because I do not fucking mumble. I hang around with G's like Flex and I learn to pummel all my foes. I watch them crumble, but shuttle dogs, we love to rumble. I'm the biggest puppy that got my hits sound like an ensemble. Every hit that connects makes my foes fucking wobble. They be scared to catch my kicks because it makes them wobble. I swear I feel like high speed. When I throw a kick, I slap a Spartan. There be many names in the art and the biggest one departed. Rest easy, J got them. If they speak your name, they will not get a pardon. Yeah.
Long live Jay Adam, the real Scrapyard.
Fighting ready? Fighting ready? Round 3, title fight, scrap.
Step out. Step out. Step out. Step out. Hammer. Step outside, guys. Step out. There you go. Nice. Do it again. Do it again. In and out. In and out. There you go. In and out. In and out. Hit, guys.
Going the wrong direction. Go the other way. You step in your left, get around. There you go. If you cut that off, back up.
Time. We good.
Time. All right. You don't need it.
Time. One hit. Get by.
Work. Keep working. Close that distance and work.
Keep in there. Come on, guys. Fire. You gotta fire. Hands up, guys. Go to body. There you go. Body shot. Don't let him cut around you. Cut him off.
Straight right.
Keep applying pressure.
There's your uppercut.
Hit him.
Keep working. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working. When you ain't close like that, keep working. Keep right there. Keep working.
Come on, back, guys. Step to your left. Step to your left. 30 seconds. Come on, 30 seconds. Let's go, fight, guys.
Body, Kai.
Keep working.
Body shot. Uppercut.
The last little bit.
Good fight, man.
All right, 170-pound title fight.
Yeah.
3 rounds. This lived up to my expectations. It was a back and forth war. Both these guys deserve credit for the performance they put on in the But our judges have come to a decision, and we have awarded some Weebin Red the winner.
Got another one.
Make it to the league, balling up tall, so they looking up to.
All right, man, that was a technical war. These guys definitely live up to title holder, title contenders. Very, very talented. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That video is not public yet, and it'll come out here in the next couple days. But in the near future, look for Fighter of the Year video to come out. That's probably gonna be the next one I'm gonna put out. So I'd say in the next day or two. Remember, we do have fights coming up January 25th. So if you're looking to sign up, there's always room on the card. We'll make room, and we'll have a great time. So appreciate you guys all for tuning in. This was definitely a great episode of Kicking with Chicken. Just look for me next time, and we can kick it again. Okay. Peace out, everybody. Later.